So hey, we're just gonna check. This is like a test. Listen. It's the pick as it's, you know, scraping before the tone for the note comes out. Oh. You know, my brother and I used to listen for that. Like specifically, we'd hear it like on a Van Halen record or something. It's like. You can hear the pick right before the big fucking E, which is actually E flat because they do that, but. Oh yeah, man. Wow. I was just checking this microphone. Let's see if we can record a little bit all of that jazz. Like, hey, we're talking about this. And hey, look at that. That's live recording right now. Hello, check 1, 2. Oh my God, turn the fucking, yeah, let's really get loud. Okay. All right, well, I was just kind of wondering what's happening, and I wasn't quite so sure about things right now, but we're gonna go. Oh my God. All right, let's check that out. I told y'all I was gonna be doing this thing. I recorded this idea years ago. Of course, as always, right? All of my shit's like years ago. Some of it's new, some of it's years ago. But I finally put the idea down. I had it like on. I have this file in my computer called. I think it's called Guitar Ideas, and a lot of those songs ideas have developed the songs over the years. And right now, I've got this one. The working title I have here is called Dark Viking, and it's because it had this sound. But it'll probably change to something more important, like Bitch Tits Running Wild. So anyway. Listen. Okay, so this is, I did this in 5 minutes. Wrote the drum part and put a left and a right guitar. And I did this just to kind of test to see if I could, just recording the DIs. So I can reamp when I get back to the States. So this is actually sounds like this. Which sounds like like the most revealing of embarrassment. I'm using the Corey Wong archetype. I hear the drums a little different now. Like I'm gonna put kicks more displaced. Like maybe. Something like that. Okay, so I got my guitar tuned up and strapped on, and I'm just trying to play along with it.
All right, I want to talk a little bit about this performance. That was fucking cool, holding on to that note with the vibrato over the bar. Little major scale over the minor vibe. That right there, it's an A flat over the B, which sounded really cool.
Just getting the juices flowing on. That's not terrible. Let's try it again.
So I think the things I want to mention about me watching these videos, I'm listening to these performances as I'm editing the video. It's interesting because it's like you hear these one-off takes and they have this excitement and this spontaneity and this inspiration and this kind of performance energy that is really cool because, like, you know, I'm hanging on to the vibrato on one note over the bar, just holding the chord for longer instead of kind of strumming through the notes of the chord, etc. And it just has so much attitude means more business, you know what I mean? But then you also think about it at the same time, well, I gotta do that twice because there's a rhythm left and a rhythm right, two performances that you blend together for stereo image, and you have to kind of match that. So sometimes it intimidates you. You're like, well, maybe I shouldn't do it that heavy of a vibrato or with that much attitude because of the fact that it might be hard to match. So just something to consider. I'm also going to chat with you a little bit about the Steinberg UR22. It's 24-bit, 192 kilohertz, I believe. It is just 2 channels. It's got MIDI. It does have a low Z and high Z switch on input 2, but I'm kind of like trying to just figure out the DI signal levels, because I want to be able to make sure I don't mess this up because I have no amps. And when I get back, I'm going to track the entire record with DIs, I think, the rest of it. And then I'm going to go back, reamp everything through different amps and spend more time dialing in some cool tones and not have to commit to them right now at this very moment, which will be kind of a nice luxury I've never had before. I've never tried it. The second piece of gear I want to show you is this piece. It's a Countryman DI. It's a Type 10. It's an active DI. It's got a pad on the front. I'm running it at 0. And it's just converting my signal from high Z to low Z. And then there's a ground lift on it if I get some weird buzzing or something like that. It's helping me keep the signal cleaner and nicer versus just going direct from the interface. This is in front of the interface, obviously, because I'm going into channel 1. I'm not 100% sure on the signal level, though. I have it all the way off, and it's almost too much. But if I use the pad on the front of the Countryman to a -15, then I'm just not even hitting the front of even the amp sim that I'm using enough to make it sound normal. It's really quiet. But I think I'm on the right track because I'm not actually clipping anything. Big power chords are kind of, just for that first transient, is leveled off at the top. So I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. You can drop me a comment or let me know. So all is going good so far. I'm going to keep this series going for the remainder of the recording of the album, so you have the fly on the wall perspective. That first riff is the only riff I have for this track so far, so as I build it, it's going to be as I write it, as I'm recording it. And you'll have the perspective of just kind of watching it build and watching it grow. So I hope you're all doing wonderful, and we'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves. All right.